Hey, I'm Brian Bauer, and today we are going to be checking out the James Stephenson bass profiles on the Kemper Profiler. They're all based on the Darkglass Electronics B7K, or so I believe off the top of my head right now. Script your videos, kids. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff, right? But first, if you have not checked out the Moonlight Desires meets metal video that I did with an amazing singer named Valerie Weber that you are seeing right over here, you need to go stop this video and go watch that right now. The link is below, the link is in the cards. Roll the intro. All right, to get us quickly started here in this one, not going to be a whole lot of talking today. I played bass with a pick this time. Haters gonna hate. I don't really care what you think because a lot of people play with bass with a pick, and my pick of choice is this Stone Age pick made of a gate stone. It is 3 millimeters thick, and for bass, I think this pick is absolutely awesome. It really does the trick. It has an awesome tone, a very, very bright tone compared to a plastic pick. I highly recommend checking out Matt Halliday's work. I do have a video about his picks on my channel here. Reason I used a pick for this is because I feel for the more distorted bass, I felt that this pick really brought out that extra little bit of grind. So anyway, without further ado, here's the playthrough. A lot of times when I do play bass, I actually do play with fingers. I do use a pick for some recordings and whatnot. So if we just wanted to go through a few of them really quickly, I'll talk about them and play with my fingers for this bit. Right here, this is the edge cutter, so a little more grind to it. I generally play with a cleaner bass tone than this, but you know, if I'm playing with my fingers, you know, we can hear it. Not as much grind with my fingers, maybe. It's just the sound that it has. I prefer this sound with a pick a little bit more, just like to get a... You kind of get more of that crust punk sound that... So we got this one, this is called the Grind Factory B7K. Pretty awesome. I think that's a little bit for your dirtier stuff. I mean, it's pretty obvious really if you think about it. Here's the huge SVT. B7K, so the huge SVT B7K would be based on the B7K running through a Ampeg SVT amp, which is a classic bass amp, by the way. And I actually quite enjoy this bass tone quite a bit more, so see what I can actually get out of this one. point. Right here is the JS Smooth 2's B7K. Unholy Blender. Yeah, there's an interesting one. I'm gonna grab the pick again for this one. Honestly, I find this profile a little thin. However, I do think this profile would be really good for some neat production tricks where you need maybe a little bit of a thinner sound, because not everything has to be thick and blasting all the time. If you're really creative, I think this one is going to sound really good. I'm not actually knocking any of the profiles if I don't really like them or don't really play them a whole lot. It's a personal preference, and for even if I'm not really a bass player per se, I'm more of a guitarist that records bass. So anyway, I actually think this one would be really cool with some sort of kind of neat production tricks, or however you write your music. I think you could do something really neat with that one. This is the one I use all the time. It's the JS Warm Punch B7K. So I'll try to play a song here. It's I already played a lick from it. The song is called Superconductor by Rush. Yeah, so that's really my go-to for this one. Anyway, this is just really just a quick playthrough. I mean, I think they're all really awesome profiles in their own way. Anyway, guys, come up over here, click the subscribe button, click any of the videos up over here, like, share it, go up here, come on, click it. You know you want to, click it. Have an awesome day. I'm going to bed. See ya.